If it's in a word or it's in a look, you can't get rid of the Babadook.
We have a new gem on our hands. From Australia, the Babadook. I love the pacing, I love the foreshadowing. The overall story was original, creative, and Australia, being from Australia, they really upped their game, and it's something special, and it's a classic. It's going to be a classic throughout horror films. This is going to go down as a classic, the Babadook.
Yeah, it is literally one of the most... I don't know what word to describe it. It's just phenomenal. It's
creative.
Yes,
genius, creepy, new. It's basically Dr. Seuss in a twisted fantasy with a creature who just terrorizes and fucks up a little kid and his mother. And what happens from there is something for you to find out. I loved it. What I loved about it a lot was the foreshadowing. You see in the opening sequence of what is happening, and you figure it out what happens. We're not going to give anything at all away, but a lot of the film requires you to think and reflect, and that's what's good. A lot of films just spoon feed you and say, here you go, here you go, here you go. They just pound in your head like you're stupid. But this film makes you think, it's creative, and it's really great. I loved the psychological effect. It reminded me a bit of The Shining with the kid Samuel and this creature from a book. I mean, out of nowhere, they find this book, and in this book, which has great pencil artwork, great charcoal work, great artwork. The book has great drawings, great artwork. It's a lot of hard work to do that shit, but it's creative. It's a dark children's tale of this creature that comes back, and no matter what you do, if you stop believing in it or you get rid of the book, it comes back stronger and stronger. And the mother, she sees it. It starts affecting her psychologically. She sees it. She thinks it's a stalker, but it's not. It is just a paranormal dark creature. Let's talk about the kid.
Well, as Michael stated about his name is Sam. Basically, this kid has a very, very twisted backstory.
He does. He is not a normal kid in mainstream society. His own aunt doesn't want to see him because he terrorizes them and her daughter. The school doesn't want him. He's just caused trouble and does magic tricks and fucks around with different kinds of weapons that are like traps.
Yeah, that he claims that he has seen a monster. Mm-hmm. But you mean, then again, you would actually think that, oh, that's normal. Kids are afraid of the dark, and monsters are in the closet under the bed. But this is...
He is just obsessing constantly over this Babadook character and this creature, and it really just fucks everything up for him. You feel sorry for him, but then at the same time I feel bad for the kid. But then at the same time I'm looking at it, I'm like, this kid's a little shit. But then again, it's a script. And that's what you're working with. This is the character this kid is supposed to play. A mentally disturbed individual who is just lost, and yeah, that's all we can really say. This film...
Yeah, to be honest, the kid, he is kind of a little shit / pain in the ass.
Right.
But at the same time, I just really don't want to see a child get killed or suffer a horrible death.
Right. The film is a total 180. It doesn't have your traditional storyline. It has pacing, has twists and turns, and it has creepy fucking moments. A lot of psychological dream sequences.
And it's very experimental.
Very experimental, very psychological. It reminds me of The Shining with the kid seeing this evil entity, and this entity affecting everything around the house. It is just creepy. A lot of stuff is foreshadowed that happens to the mother and son, and it's great. I loved it. Cinematography, you got out of focus shots, you got wide shots, medium shots, all that stuff. Great cinematography, great scenery. Editing, the way you see the Babadook and how everything's paced together, great, no complaints about that. Acting wise, even though the kid, like we said, Samuel's a little shit,
but at the same time,
you gotta understand the situation. And the mother, oh man, when she works at a home for the elderly. She is just a depressed person. We're not gonna say what happens, but there's a past and it all connects. You really gotta think about it, but she is just tired, depressed. She has nobody, and this kid is a burden. And once she starts to get into this whole Babadook fiasco, it just, oh my god, it goes to fucking 180.
Yeah, pretty much the highway to hell down Route 66.
Oh, yes.
In a blaze.
Exactly.
I mean, you may not understand that reference, but when you watch it, you'll see what I mean.
Yeah, it is just clever. It's smart. It's creative. It makes you think. It makes you reflect. It's not like, oh, boom, 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 and so, and this happened and this happened. No, you think, and you figure out what the hell it means.
Yeah.
I liked it. I have to agree with what people are saying. This is one of the best.
Me too.
It's a classic.
It is.
Everything I love, and there's no fucking sequel. Thank God there isn't a fucking sequel.
Yeah.
There's so many fucking sequels.
For horror films.
It is just ridiculous. Just stop it.
Though I wish there was a sequel for one film that we reviewed 2 years ago.
What was that?
Dog Soldiers.
Yeah, that's different. But Babadook, it is summed up perfectly. I loved it. What I didn't like was the ending. I mean, we're not gonna say what it is, but it's kind of silly, and it just felt rushed.
Yeah, it felt really. I was confused, and I'm like, what the hell?
Like, why would you do that after
after
what happened? I mean, it has structure, smooth, build up, boom, 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 and then.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, Babadook, like I said, technical aspects, editing, the cast, the story, how it's built up, how it's made. Australia has proved itself in the world of horror. It's not shit like other fucking crap that's out there. It's good, and me and Dylan recommend it. Give it a shot. It's in streaming. It's on Netflix DVD. It's in stores. It's pretty much everywhere. So Babadook, I can't say it enough. A lot of foreshadowing. A lot of stuff makes you think, and it is just great.
Yeah.
It is a dark, twisted Dr. Seuss, fucked up fantasy.
Yeah, pretty much. One last thing is that I really like where there's like some kind of rhyming at the book saying something. It
has like this rhyme scheme to it.
And something I can't really remember, but that's okay. But I just like the part where it's like, you can't get rid of the Babadook.
Yeah, it's in the trailer. We'll post it in the trailer.
Yeah.
If it's in a word or if it's in a look, you can't get rid of the Babadook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's in a look or if it's in a word, you can't get rid of the Babadook.
Yeah.
And I found that line very
true and effective and creepy.
Yeah, and it really sets the tone at a scale.
So guys, if you want something new and refreshing, creative in the horror genre, personally, both of us think this is it. It has a story of a mother and son and their triumphs and tribulations, and it's just awesome.
Yeah.
So I think we summed it up perfectly for you guys. Not giving much away. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and stay tuned for the next horror film Exists.
Then we're gonna do Killer Clowns, classic 80s cheeseball fun, and then we're gonna do the Pyramid. And then we're done.
Created by from the director of The Hills Have Eyes.
Alright.
Hopefully it'll be interesting, and we'll see you guys then.
Alright everybody, thank you very much.